Good morning. My name is Nana. I am a solo retired expat here in beautiful Colombia, South America. Today I'm going to be showing you a rental that's actually walkable and walkable El Retiro, which is a highly desirable pueblo and municipality here in the region where I live in Eastern Antioquia. Do keep in mind this apartment is a strata 5, which is considered luxury level. I'm going to show the price of the apartment towards the middle of the video, so you'll be able to see that and all the specs. But I do want you to know that rentals in this region, all within 30-35 minutes of one another here in Eastern Antioquia, they range anywhere from $500 to $2,000 max, unless you were in some amazing estate. So compared to the US or Canada, it's a fraction of the price of what you would pay. And that's why I chose to live here. Well, one of the reasons, and that is so that I don't have to work till the day I die. We are right above the pueblo of El Retiro, and this is the apartment that I mentioned that my friend Gabriel, or Gabriel in English, owns. And this is a gorgeous unit, walkable to the pueblo. It sits up on a hill, but it's not a difficult walk at all down into all the restaurants and cafes and church and all the activity right in town. And I apologize for the noise. There's a little bit of construction going on next door. They only have about 2 weeks left, not in this unit. But yeah, there's a little bit of noise here, but it's going to be ending soon. And this unit that I'm showing you is brand spanking new. No one's ever lived in it. So let's take a peek. would like to introduce you to Gabriel. And in Spanish, Gabriel, if you could let me know how to pronounce your name in Spanish, I'd appreciate it.
Is Gabriel.
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 Sí.
Some people say Gabriel. Well, you can say both. Both are good.
Okay.
No problem.
And how long have you been living here in El Retiro?
Well, I've been here for 6 years now.
Wow. And do you love it?
6 years. Well, I moved from Medellín to here. My psychologist told me once, "Hey, Gabriel, you're getting crazy, right, in Medellín?" And I said, "Yeah, definitely." But I moved here because we want to be, nice and easy.
Yes.
We are retired right now. But I haven't stopped working, It's something that has happened to me. I can't be at home, like sleeping or reading books and, stay long time in my house is impossible. El Retiro is very nice place. The people, the cultural things, as you know,
Yes.
is beautiful, excellent. And I met wonderful people here. Let me tell you, I've been listening to music more here in El Retiro than in a big city like Medellin is.
I believe that.
Imagine.
I really do. I do.
It's
Yes.
incredible.
It
But
is.
it's true.
And all types of music, not just salsa and folk music, but music from all over the world.
My God. There are Russians, there are people from New Zealand, there are people from Canada, United States. Look at you. We are we are very pleased to live here. Really.
What do you think the overall feeling Colombians have for expats, for us, in particular North Americans from the US and Canada? I know there are very few of us here. I'm guessing
Yes.
probably only 5% of the
Yes,
population.
I met, for example, a couple, and right now I sold a house to them, and now they are living here. And I said, "Hey, we're not going to move," even though, for example, we went to 4 or 5 different places to buy. Panama, they say Uruguay, they say
Yes.
Argentina, they say a lot of places, and they came here, and I say, "Hey, Medellin is nice, but what about the places that are famous because they're in a in countrysides and everything?" And they said, "Well, El Retiro is a very nice place,
Yes.
definitely.
And we call this region El Oriente, correct?
El Oriente Antioqueño,
De
we call that.
Antioqueño.
Yes.
Sí,
El
sí.
Oriente Antioqueño, and it's famous. There are a lot of people moving
Yes.
right now from different places around the world. Well, a lot of people asking, "What about to live here, Gabriel?
Yes.
Could I buy a property? Could I live in a good space right here?" And I say, "Definitely, why not? What do you need? An apartment? Do you need a small house, big house?" There are a lot of prices, places and prices.
Yes.
It's not like, for example, living in another place like La Ceja or Rio Negro. Those places, for example, which are close from here, El Retiro is always a little more expensive.
Yes.
Because it's different to live here to live in another
It's
in other
considered
places.
a luxury status.
Yes. Not everybody, as you said, like 10 minutes ago. It's not for everyone, It's a nice place, but you have to pay for that.
I tend to have expensive tastes, but I have a very low budget. And that's what attracted me to this area, because I can live a luxury lifestyle for less than my Social Security. If I had stayed in the United States, I would have had to keep working until I died, full time, in order to afford to live there. So I think
Yes.
that's part of the appeal. In addition to the natural beauty, of course, and how warm and wonderful the people like you are. You've just been great. And
Thank you, Nana.
You're welcome, Gabriel. I met Gabriel actually in an expat group. So tell me about the insignia on your jacket and the other thing you do other than real estate.
Oh my God, this is a gift. This is a gift from my youngest son. He was studying MBA in Cambridge University, and
Wow.
he brought me this wonderful jacket that I always put it on, because
So distinguished.
I'm really distinguished, and also Cambridge is for kings,
Yes.
It's like, hey, my son were there,
Well, well-educated people.
well-educated people is all, but he was asking, like 2 years ago, he was asking for a loan, and also for a how do you say in English when they said, sorry, sometimes I forgot my English.
That's okay.
A loan,
Loan.
and also for when a university gives you the opportunity to be there,
Mm-hmm.
for free. So how do you say that in English? I
Oh,
forgot.
that's called a grant?
A grant.
A
He
grant.
received two,
Wow, fantastic.
just not one, just two.
He's smart.
He is very smart. He's a lawyer, and besides of that, he is a politician.
Wow.
He's a politologist from two different universities. So that's something from there.
And then you teach also. Tell me a little bit about what the
The
teaching that you
the
do.
teaching experience. Yes, I've been teaching English for, well, I don't know, now like 35 years.
Wow. And do you or did you teach in the actual school or just privately?
Well, mostly it's like private classes. I'm leading at this moment, for example, the conversation club at Cubo. Cubo is a place right here that the people receive different kind of teaching methods about how to play piano or guitar, or maybe some another instruments that
Yes.
the kids make drawings. So they said,
Well, just so everyone knows, Kubo is one of the cultural centers here in town. And so Gabriel is mentioning, the different types of classes that they have. And then he teaches an English class.
private English, yes, private English classes.
And I also belong to a group called an English conversation group, where people like myself, we volunteer our time. And sorry for there's a big bus going by. We volunteer our time and get together one evening a week and just have English conversation with folks.
And also, some kind of people ask me, hey, Gabriel, can I receive classes from you in Spanish? And I say, of course. That's my
Yes.
mother tongue. So, no
I was
problem.
just in the flip-flop. I know of people that actually hire you to tutor them. Some people like learning online, but a lot of people like speaking in person. And Gabriel's definitely available to do that right here in El Retiro, to give Spanish classes to English-speaking people.
So, Nana, something strange is I'm here to retire.
I know.
I'm not retired at all.
Right.
I'm still teaching all the time. It takes me like 4-6 hours a day. Sometimes it's impossible for me. I've got people included from different Bogota. There is a guy in Bogota. He's receiving my information by internet.
Right.
So I'm teaching the guy how to pass an exam, an international exam. So I'm teaching all the time, even holidays, Sundays. My
But it's
God.
your passion. It's like me with the
Yeah,
YouTube.
I love to do it.
I'm way busier than I thought I would be. I had no idea my channel would become this big, but I'm passionate about it and I love doing it. And they say that's what keeps you young, not sitting on your sofa all day doing nothing.
I can do that, definitely. It's something that I wake up in the morning and do it again. Gabriel, now you're getting old. What happened to you? I'm not getting old.
No, you don't.
I'm still young.
You're
I
still
want to
very
do
young.
a
You
lot
have
of things.
Such a vibrant personality.
Of course.
So tell me about a little bit about the apartment that we saw. I'm just going to preface it by saying one thing that I've noticed here in Colombia, that professional people like you oftentimes will invest in projects, meaning an apartment complex that's under construction. You'll buy early with the intention of renting. And the nice part about renting from someone like Gabriel is the fact that he will not say a year from now, say you have a 12-month lease, oh, I'm moving back into my apartment. Why? Because he never lived there in the first place. He bought it in order to rent it out. So that gives you security there. And generally, apartments, as you saw, Gabriel's is unfurnished. They're almost always unfurnished. But if you've decided to move here and made the commitment, you can purchase in this area. My gosh, furniture's so inexpensive. So you furnish it and you can be there a long time and you don't have to worry about longevity, and you're not going to have to move every year.
Well, the idea of the apartment, it was like as you said, some kind of, it's a family property. So the idea is to rent it because we don't want to sell it, because those kind of apartments are gonna be not available for long. On the contrary, because people are coming.
Yes.
And well, somebody asked me about to sell the apartment, and we said no, we are not going to sell it. On the contrary,
Yes.
we want to rent it. The price of the apartment is for 3.5 million. That's the last price that I'm going to rent the apartment.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Well, and that's an excellent price, and especially for that particular community. I know in Colombia you say projects, but we don't say that in the U.S. We call it communities. So that particular community is a luxury community. It's just a short little walk down the hill, not far at all, and you're right in the heart of El Retiro. So not needing a car, none of those things while you're there, and having access to all the wonderful things here in town. It's amazing.
You know something? I don't have a car.
I
don't
know.
need it.
I know.
I don't need a car right
Yeah.
here. I walk every place.
Yeah, you can be in the parque in 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah. From here, yes,
Yeah,
completely.